Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Raw in Wonderland. I'm so happy you're here with me today. In this episode, we're stepping into one of the most powerful, emotional, and psychologically rich novels ever written, Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, a story of love and illusion, of inner conflict and silence, of passion, fear, and the search for meaning. And today, we're going to walk through this snowy, haunting world together, gently, slowly, and with curiosity. Let me begin with a short, simple summary for those who may not know the story. Anna Karenina follows two parallel narratives. First one is Anna's world, filled with desire, rebellion, social pressure, and psychological breakdown. The second one is Levin's world, rooted in nature, contemplation, inner searching, and the quiet desire for an authentic life. Anna is trapped in a cold marriage with Karenin, and when she meets Count Vronsky, she experiences a powerful, overwhelming love that transforms her life but also tears it apart. Levin, on the other hand, spends most of the novel trying to understand himself. What is a good life? What does it mean to live with purpose? Where does meaning come from? Together, these two stories form a reflection of human condition, its beauty, its fragility, and its inner contradictions. And here are the themes and reflections from the book. 1. Love and freedom. Anna believes that love will save her, that it will free her, that it will give her a life she has never had before. But slowly, painfully, we watch love turn into obsession, fear, and isolation. And the novel asks us a powerful question. Can love liberate us, or does it sometimes imprison us? In our own lives, we may have moments when we confuse love with escape. We idealize the wrong person. We expect another human being to heal our inner wounds. Or we silence our truth for the sake of someone else's affection. And like Anna, we discovered that emotional honesty is not optional, it's survival. 2. The train metaphor, destiny and the unconscious. The train appears again and again throughout the novel. Every time it brings a turning point. The train becomes a symbol of fate, momentum, speed, danger, and the consequences of decisions made too quickly. In a way, the train is the external version of Anna's inner world, fast, loud, intense, unstoppable. And it brings us to a reflective question. What in your life is moving too fast for you to handle, yet you are afraid to slow it down? As you know, we all have our trains in our lives, like a relationship that accelerates too quickly, a job that takes more than it gives, an emotional pattern that repeats itself, a fear we keep running toward instead of away from. Tolstoy reminds us, if we don't pause, our thoughts may outrun the truth. 3. The desire to be seen. Perhaps the deepest theme of the novel is this. Anna wants to be seen, truly seen, not as a wife, not as a mother, not as a social trophy, but as Anna. Her tragedy is not only forbidden love, it is the loneliness of not being emotionally understood. Maybe that's why her story touches us so deeply, because we all have a part of ourselves that longs for recognition. So, let me ask you, my dear Wonderlanders, When was the last time you felt truly seen, not for what you do, but for who you are? 4. Levin, the quiet philosopher. While Anna burns, Levin searches. He seeks truth, meaning, simplicity, and genuine connection with life. He finds comfort not in passion, but in routine, not in drama, but in silence, not in society, but in authenticity. Levin teaches us this gentle lesson. Sometimes the answers we chase appear only when we stop running. In a world full of noise, Levin becomes a symbol of grounding. Even though Anna Karenina was written in the 19th century, its emotional landscape feels painfully modern. It speaks to the pressure to appear perfect, the fear of judgment, the illusion of romantic salvation, the exhaustion of wearing social masks, the hunger for emotional connection, the weight of unspoken expectations, and the fragile nature of our inner world. Tolstoy opens the novel with one of the most famous lines in literature. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. We could also say, every human being carries a unique sadness and a unique truth. And sometimes it is our attempt to hide that sadness that brings us the most pain. So, what can we learn from Anna Karenina today? Maybe this. Listen to your inner voice before it becomes a storm. Love should expand your soul, not shrink it. Freedom begins with emotional honesty. Beauty can exist in a quiet life. And every heart, no matter how broken, is worth understanding. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey through Anna Karenina. I hope today's episode opened a door, sparked a thought, or simply held your heart for a moment. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and listen to the quiet truth within your heart. Bye, guys!